First, French President Emmanuel Macron is due to announce his new prime minister today. That's after Elizabeth Borne, the woman in the job for close to 2 years now, resigned Monday. The cabinet reshuffle has been in the works for some time now. Macron hoping to give new momentum to the last 3 years of his presidency that's already been rocked by a series of controversial moves over pensions and immigration. France 24's James Andre is waiting patiently at the Élysée Presidential Palace for that new name to drop. James, do we look set to get the name of the new prime minister anytime soon?
Well, hopefully. The rumor has it that it should be announced by the end of the morning, but you have to be cautious about that. I myself have spent days on occasion waiting for the name of a new prime minister in this very spot I'm speaking from. Macron is known to consult, take his time, and take time to make the correct choice for him. So we are going to have to wait and see who he decides to choose. Now, there are rumors as to who could eventually get the job, and those are three faithfuls of Emmanuel Macron, men who are known to be very loyal to him and who owe him their career in a great part. The main name, the one that's coming back more and more in the French media, is Gabriel Attal. He is the current education minister. He is 34. If he is named, he would be the youngest ever prime minister of France, also the first prime minister to be openly gay. Now, he has risen through the ranks alongside Emmanuel Macron. He is in a sense, the Emmanuel Macron's party's golden boy. He was very young when he started in politics and has risen through the ranks. He was the spokesperson for the government earlier on. He was also the education minister. That is the post he currently holds, and is very much one of the favorite politicians of the French, according to recent polls. Also, there are other names. Sébastien Lecornu, he is the current defense minister, and Julien de Normandie, who was the agricultural minister till 2022.
James, Elizabeth Borne led the government through a series of very controversial moves over almost 2 years now since she's had the job. What might the future look like for her successor? Would things be any easier?
Well, probably not, simply because as you know, the French Parliament the presidential party does not enjoy an outright majority. So, of course, pushing laws through is quite difficult, especially when they're controversial. And that is very much what cost Elizabeth Borne her job. Now, she is seen as a good soldier, as we're hearing a lot on the radio here in France, as in that she has indeed pushed through two very controversial laws, the last one being immigration, and that indeed took a lot of tinkering and brokering at the Parliament, eventually got through, but with modifications. And indeed, this is when a major reshuffle was talked about for the first time, just after this very difficult situation at the Parliament. Now, whoever gets the job is going to have to carry on with this Parliament, where there is no majority, where he has to broker deals for every single law that needs to pass. Elizabeth Borne was in power for 20 months, and she had to use Article 49.3, as it is known here in France, which means pushing a law through with no vote, and she had to use that 23 times, always a controversial move, and that, of course, has been a problem for her.